free AI tools to write, illustrate, and even animate your African folktale stories without paying a dime. Would you believe me? Well, yes, you have to believe me because in today's live stream, I'll be showing you 10 amazing free AI tools that storytellers, teachers, and creators are using to bring African folktales to life. In today's live stream, I'll be showing you 10 or I'll be sharing with you 10 amazing free AI tools that storytellers, teachers, and creators are using to bring African folktales to life. So even if you've never written a story before or never used an AI tool, at the end of this live stream, you will know the free AI tools that are available for you to start your own folktale project. So if you're ready, type "I'm ready" in the chat box and let's dive in. By the way, if you're just coming across my channel for the first time, welcome. My name is of Moonlight Tales by Jamie, and on this channel we share timeless African folk tales with strong moral lessons, of course, and I also give valuable tips on how to run a successful African folktales channel on YouTube based on my own personal experiences. Even though I know no one is currently watching my live right now, I'll still keep talking. I know that one day someone would come across this live stream video and probably find this information there valuable. Okay, so let's dive straight into the first AI tool. But we're going to do it this way. I'll give you 10 AI tools that you can use for writing your stories, 10 AI tools that you can use for generating your images, and 10 AI tools that you can use for animating your still images. You understand, right? Okay, so let's dive straight into the first AI tool that you can use for writing your stories, for story writing. So the first AI tool that you can use for story writing is a very popular AI tool that we all know, and it's called ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is like a smart AI assistant or two that you can chat with, right? You can ask it questions or give instructions, and it will help you with the answers to those questions. It will also help you with ideas, with story ideas for the purpose of this live stream. You know, we are talking about African folktales. It will help you with your story ideas, also help you organize your story ideas, and help you with writing the story itself. So ChatGPT is an AI tool that helps people think faster, write better, and learn easier. I'm telling you, it is a very powerful AI tool. I've been using it for about 2 years now, right? And I can confess that it is one of the best AI tools I've come across so far, and millions of people all over the world can attest to this too. But however, it still needs human guidance. So you need to be the one to instruct the chat GPT on what to do. So in the aspect of storytelling, ChatGPT is like a wise storyteller sitting with you. You tell it what kind of story you want, and it helps you to shape the story better. So just like Google helps people to search up information or bring up information when people search for it, and Siri also helps you set alarms and do other things. Chat GPT helps you think, it helps you explain and create using words. For storytelling, ChatGPT helps you brainstorm ideas, it helps you write scenes, it helps you develop characters and polish your writing too. It's great for developing plot outlines, dialogue, explanations, and full stories. So, how to use it? You can just simply ask, for example, you can ask ChatGPT to write an African photo for you about a clever tortoise or a wise lion, and it will generate the full story for you, no capping. So, but the thing is that, as I said earlier on, it needs human guidance. So you need to feed it with information through your prompt by giving it details like maybe the age of the characters, their background, their physical features, the setting, the lesson you intend to teach at the end of the story, for better results and all that. So you have to direct your the AI tool you're using or what you want it to do. If not, it will just randomly generate whatever it wants, and you may not really like the outcome. But you may like the outcome, no doubt. But you need to tweak the prompt to fit in the prompt rather to fit into what you really want or what you would really like to achieve. Okay, so the second AI tool that you can use for story writing is called Jasper AI. I don't know if you've heard it before, but it was there long before ChatGPT even came into existence, existence rather, and became very popular. Okay, Jasper AI is was formerly known as Jarvis, and ChatGPT is also known as OpenAI. I remember I forgot to mention that. But this Jasper AI was formerly known as Jarvis before its name was changed to Jasper AI. It is an AI writing assistant that helps you create stories, scripts, copies, and long form content. It's great for storytelling, it's great for marketing, it's also great for creative writing. So you know these AI tools are also used in the same way. Just give it a highly detailed prompt of what you want it to generate for you and the kind of story rather you want it to generate for you, and it will do that for you. So the third AI tool that you can use for story writing is called pseudo-write. Pseudo-write is spelled as S-U-D-O-R S-U-D-O-W-R-I-T-E. Pseudo-write. So it is an AI tool designed specifically for creative writers. It's only creative writers that use that one, so I don't think it's a lot of persons know it. But of course, I'm revealing it to you in today's live stream, so you don't know what you are getting. This is rich information that you're getting for free. So Studio writes helps you finish your sentences. It helps you describe things. It helps you generate new ideas, and it works like a writing partner. Yes, it works like a writing partner that you can use as an accountability writing partner, and it's great for story expansions. It's also great for vivid descriptions and creative prompts. Yes, those are the things that pseudo write can do for you. And as usual, you have to command the AI through your prompt. Tell it what the kind of story you want it to generate for you, and it will. So the next AI tool, free AI tool. Remember, they are all free AI tools. The next free AI tool that you can use for story writing is called Write Sonic. Write Sonic has been there for a while now, and it is an AI tool that writes stories. It writes blog posts and marketing copies. People have been using it. Most of these bloggers use it to write their blog posts long before we started hearing about this, before chat GPT became so popular and all these new AI tools began to popularize the market, the industry, AI industry, let's put it that way. So by Sonic is an AI tool that writes stories, blog posts, and marketing copies, like I said earlier on. It has a very simple interface that is easy to navigate even for beginners. So don't be afraid and say, oh, right, Sonic, it sounds very hard for me to use, but right, Sonic is actually beginner friendly. Okay, it's great for quick story drafts and creative spin on ideas. When you're lacking ideas and you just want a quick story draft to guide you on the kind of story you want to write, use Write Sonic. So the fifth free AI tool that you can use for story writing is called Novel AI. Novel AI. It's an AI tool that is focused on storytelling alone. Yes, from the name, Novel AI, you can tell that it helps you write novels. So it's focused basically on storytelling alone, adjustable writing styles. Yes, so you can guide it to match your style and tone. It's great for writing the fantasy genre. It's great for writing character rich narratives. It's great for world building. If you're a writer, you will understand what I mean by world building. There are sometimes when you will need to create a setting, a world. That's why I said it's good for fantasy. You can generate a whole different world for your story. Novel AI is good for that, to help you do all that. So the sixth AI tool that you can use for, hope my mic is working. The sixth AI tool, free AI tool that you can use for story writing is called Word Tune. I'm sorry, I have a list where I wrote out all the points that I intend to share with you guys in today's live stream. Okay, so the next one is Word Tune. It's an AI tool that is used for rewriting. Rewriting. It's not really an AI tool that you use for writing from the scratch. You use it to rewrite what you have already written. Okay, so it makes your writing sharper. It polishes your writing and it makes your writing clearer. It's not a full writing tool like I said earlier, but it can rewrite your sentences and make them sound better. Okay, so that's all for Word Tune. Of course, you to use it, you have to just copy whatever you've written before and paste it in the prompt box or description box, in the prompt box. That's what it's called. And then enter, send it, and the AI will rewrite it in the kind of tone that you want it to rewrite it in. Okay, so the seventh AI tool. I think I'm too fast. Am I talking too fast? I have a lot to talk about. That's why I'm. But anyway, the seventh AI tool that you can use for story writing is called Write. It's called Write, and Write is spelled as RYTR. RYTR. So don't think it's the other normal spelling. That's why I had to spell it, because I think the spelling of the AI itself, the AI tool itself, maybe makes it difficult for people to even want to use it. But it is called Write. That's by the way. Write is an affordable AI writing assistant. It's used for many kinds of writing, including many kinds of writing, not only stories. But for the purpose of this video, you can use it for story writing. It's great for writing short stories. It's great for character descriptions. It's great for developing scene ideas. Okay, so another AI tool that you can use for story writing is called plot generator. Not the one person that has just joined my live stream. Welcome. My name is Jane, and in today's live stream, we are discussing 10 free AI tools that you can use for creating African folk tales. Okay, and I told you earlier on that you can use these free AI tools to write your stories. You can also use them to create high definition images or high quality images. You can also use them to animate those images, to animate your story itself. So right now I was discussing or mentioning um, 10 AI tools that you can use for story writing itself before we go into the next one. Okay, I think I'm done explaining that. I've mentioned about six AI tools so far, or seven, right? The first one was ChatGPT. The second one was Jasper AI. The third one was Pseudo Writes. The fourth one was Write Sonic. The fifth one was Novel AI. The sixth one was WordTune. Word WORDTUNE. And the sixth one was WordTune. The seventh one was Right. Okay. Then the eighth one, which was about I was about to discuss, is called plot generator. Plot generator. So from the name, you can guess that, you can tell rather, that this AI tool is used for developing plots, that story plots. Okay, it's a simple tool that gives you story ideas or plots based on what you choose. Based on what you choose, it has different, story ideas lined up, and the kinds of plots, a linear plot or an inorganic, things like that. So it has it lined up for you. So when you are stuck or you don't know where to begin, plot generator can help you generate the plot for your story. for your African folktale. They are great for first drafts. They are great to use as idea starters when you don't know what to do, when you are stuck and you're like, oh, I need an idea. How do I start writing this African folktale? How do I start writing this story? Right? You can use plot generator to generate your story ideas and to generate a plot for your story. Thereby, you would know, once you do that, you would know where to start from, right? Okay, the ninth free AI tool that you can use for story writing is called Novelize. It's called Novelize. So from the name Novelize, I think I should spell it just from novel, lize, Novelize. So Novelize is great for writers. It's mostly writers that use these things. But if you are into the African folktale niche, you have to also use it too. Yes, you have to use it too. Okay, it's great for writers who want tools and structure. It mixes planning with writing support. It is a kind of AI tool that helps you plan your stories. It's like it acts as a writing support system. It's not really purely AI, but it includes the tools that can help you organize your chapters. It mostly helps you organize your chapters. If you have a very long African folktale that you're working on, and it's even written in chapters, you can use this novelize to organize your story. It helps in story flow so that you would know what comes next. Writing things haphazardly or not keeping them organized would definitely throw you off balance. Yes. Okay, so the tenth, wow, we're on the tenth one. So the tenth AI tool that you can use for story writing is called Canva Docs. It's called what? Canva Docs. Canva Docs. You can use Canva Docs for story writing too. Canva has an inbuilt hello to the one person that has just joined my live stream. Welcome. I think the person has left, but it doesn't matter. We move. So as I was saying, Canva Docs, Canva has an inbuilt AI where you can actually write stories. Other than AI writing, inside is document in detail actually. So it can help you draft, it can help you write, it can help you rewrite, it can help you brainstorm. It's powerful. Canva is a powerful AI tool. It's used for both it's used for creating designs. I think that's where it first became popular. It's actually still currently used rather for creating designs, flyers, banners, and all that. It's used for writing, creating AI images, whatever kind you want. It's also used for writing stories. So it can help you draft, rewrite, and brainstorm. It's also great for simple story writing with design ready features, and it's helpful, especially if you want visuals. So you can just use Canva to do almost everything. You can use Canva Docs or Canva AI to write your story. You can use it to brainstorm your story. You can use it to also create images that are related to the story itself. So no need going out and looking for another AI tool to use to generate that particular story. You can still continue to use Canva itself. Okay, so these tools can be found if you are using an Android phone. You can go and download them from some of them are apps. You can go and download them or just check your Play Store. If they are available on Play Store as apps, you can download them. But if they are not available on Play Store as apps, you can simply head over to your Chrome browser or Safari or Firefox or Phoenix or whichever browser you use, and then type in the links. I think I need to add a Q&A sticker. Sorry, who I was trying to ask a question. Okay, let me rewrite that question and ask something better. I would like you to let me know in the chat box which AI tool are you most excited to try first out of all the ones that I have talked about so far. What kind of AI tool would you like to try first? Okay, is it ChatGPT or I know that one is popular. Canva AI. Oh, there is no space again. Since there is no space to write the options, let me just. I'm sweating. So I'll give you a bonus AI tool that you can actually use to write stories, and it's called what? I've forgotten. Let me check. It's called Story something. Aha, yeah, it's called Storybird. It's called Storybird. You may have heard of it before. You can use Storybird to write and publish illustrated stories online. A lot of persons use Storybird. They are mostly writers and animators. They use Storybird to write and publish illustrated stories online. So you can use it by picking the illustrations you want, the kind of illustrations you want. Then you tell the AI to help you fill in the story. So it's perfect for African folktale storytelling, especially for children, for kids. So, okay, that's all for storytelling. But I want to tell you actually pick the right how to actually pick the right to write your stories, right? Okay. So when you're choosing the right AI tool, it depends on your goal. It depends on your goal, your writing goal. So to get your ideas, you can use plot generator or chat GPT. Everybody knows chat GPT and everyone uses chat GPT. So if you need ideas and you're stuck, use chat GPT or plot generator. So if you want to edit your story or polish your writing, your text, want to fine tune it, use word tune or write. Use word tune or write. So you should be familiar with these AI tools now already. Okay. So if you want to organize your chapters, use novelize. Use what? Novelize. Novelize. And if you want to combine visuals plus text, that means you can write your story and also develop create images from it. Use Canva AI. use Canva AI. Hello to the one person that has just joined my live stream. Welcome. In today's live stream, we are discussing 10 free AI tools that you can use for generating your stories. I have a poll question there on the board. Okay, tell me what kind of AI tool you would like me to talk about in today's live stream. I'm open to it. Okay, what kind of AI tool would you like me to talk about? Tell me in the chat box. Make use of the chat box, guys. If anyone is watching me, please make use of the chat box or the comment section in case you come across this live stream when it has already been streamed. Okay, so that's it. I'll give some quick tips before you use AI to write your stories. The first thing is always guide the AI. Remember, I told you AI is not a human being. You are the human being. You are the one with the working brain. So make use of your brain. Command AI. Tell it what to do through your prompt, using your prompt. Tell it your characters, tell it your settings, tell it the mood of your the story itself. Tell it whatever you want it to do. Else it will generate based on whatever it feels like generating. I don't know if you get me. Okay. So the second tip is that don't just accept the first result. Sometimes when you generate stories, you may not like the outcome of the story. It is now your duty. The ball is now in your court to edit the story. Edit the story to your taste or to your liking, right? Sometimes you can change the names, you can change the settings, you can change anything. But when you're making use of AI, whatever story it gives you at the end of the day, you have to edit it. Hello to the one person watching my live stream. Thank you. Tell me what kind of AI tool you would like me to talk about in today's live stream. Make use of the chat box. I'm so glad you joined my live stream. Okay, so as I was saying, the third tip is that you should know that AI is a tool. It is not the final author. It is not the final author. So you don't have to depend totally on it. Know that your brain matters too. Know that your voice matters too. So even when you are using AI, you need to still add a little bit of what you have to offer into the story, right? Okay. So the person that has just joined my live stream, welcome. Oh, and he has gone. He or she has gone. Well, okay. So another tip is that you should use multiple tools together for better results. You can decide to try different AI tools. Hello to the one person that has just joined my live stream. Please tell me what kind of AI tool you would like me to talk about in today's live stream. Okay, tell me the kind of AI tool you would like me to talk about in today's live stream. Make use of the chat box. The chat box is that small, icon that is at the left hand corner, the bottom left hand corner of your phone. Make use of it. Okay, so that's all for story writing. So I'm going to talk about the 10 free AI tools that you can use to animate your African folktale images or stories. There are many AI tools, but I'm just talking about these 10 ones. The ten ones I talked about that you can use to write stories. I've tried them out before and they are good. That's why I'm telling you about it. Does not mean that there are no other free AI tools out there. There are a lot. There are a lot of AI tools out there. So these are the ones I've discovered for myself and I've used. I've tried them out. I've tested them and they are trusted. So over to the 10 AI tools that you can use to animate your African folktale images. The first one that is actually trending right now is Grok AI. Almost everyone is using Grok AI. Wherever you go, both on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, those are into, and YouTube too. Those are into African folktale storytelling are using Grok AI. Grok AI helps you bring your still images to life. Yes, you can tell your characters what to do. Yes, you can tell your characters what to do or what to say in any specific accent. Since you are into the African folktale niche, that means Your characters will likely have an African accent, a Nigerian, a Ghanaian, a South African accent, depending on the country your story is based on. I don't know if you get me. So it gives near perfect creations. Yes, when the characters talk, it looks like it's really real. It's Grok AI is the best AI tool I've seen so far for animating your African folktale images or the stories itself. The When you use the app, it's available both as an app and it has a website too. For the app, when you use the app, you can generate as much as 20 to 30 images in a day before it tells you, oh, you've exhausted your limit for the day. And then you come back tomorrow and generate another. The good thing about Grok AI is that once you just input your image into it, it automatically generates the video based on what it has seen from the image that you've uh, presented to it. I don't know if you get me. So, but for the website for Grok AI, you can actually keep redoing your a particular scene, a particular keep animating a particular image several times. Yes, that's the trick that you can use to generate as many images as possible, even more than the 30 that you only be able to do if you are using Grok AI app. So the website is the best if you actually want to generate a lot of animated images in a particular day. Rather, make use of the website version of Grok AI. Okay, another AI tool, free AI tool that you can use to animate your African folktale images is called Kling AI. Kling AI was popular last year. Yes, everyone was using it left, right, center. Kling AI helps you turn your images into animated movie scenes. It's good. You can command the AI with your specific prompt and it will make your characters act however you want. And recently, you can also get your characters to say whatever you want them to say. But the difference between Kling AI and Grok AI is that Kling AI does not, in Kling AI, you cannot prompt the character to speak a particular accent, to say whatever he wants to say in a particular accent, right? But with Grok AI, you can do that. So Grok AI, that's why I say Grok AI is the best that I've seen so far when it comes to generating animated images for your African folk tales. Okay. Then the third AI tool that you can use to animate your African folktale images or stories is called Runway Gen 2. Runway. Runway has been there for a while now. Runway is an AI tool that generates and animates video content from text or images. That means you may not even have your image. You may just give it a text prompt and then it will generate a video instantly from that text. You can also input an image and then it will convert that image to an animated video version of that image, right? With your specific prompt, of course. You can describe a folktale scene and get a stylized animation based on your description. Clean AI is great for creating short animated sequences from simple story descriptions. Okay, so that's all for Runway. Sorry, did I mention Clean? Sorry for mixing the two. That's all for Runway. Runway is good. Runway is good. I've tried it, I've tested it, and it's good. It's good. You can generate animations right from text, and you can also generate animations right from the by turning the image into an animated version. Then the fourth free AI tool that you can use to animate your African folktale is called Kaiba. Kaiba is spelled as Kaiber. Kaiber. Kaiba is an AI tool that turns images into animated videos. So it makes use of motion based on music or story prompts. motion based on music or story prompts. So Canva is great for making static folktale illustrations come alive. If you want to make your static folktale in animations come alive, make use of Canva. All you need to do is to upload your folktale image, you choose a style, and then animate the movement or the camera flow. It will do that for you. Excuse me, let me take some water. So, the fifth AI tool that you can actually use to animate your AI images is called Pika Labs. It's called Pika Labs. I hope I got the pronunciation correctly. Pika Labs is spelled as Pika, then the labs, like a laboratory, but the short form of the the word laboratory. LABS. LABS. So Pika Labs is a text to video AI tool that can generate animated clips from written prompts. It's just like every other AI tool. Okay, it's great for quick folktale scene videos or concept animations. So just describe the scene and the action you want, and Pika Labs will bring it to life. It's as simple as that. Pika Labs will bring it labs to life. Sorry, something popped up on my screen. It's kind of distracting me. Okay, a sixth AI tool that you can actually use to to animate your folktale images is called DID Creative Reality Studio. DID AI, DID AI, DID pronounced pronounced it correctly. So DID AI animates faces and characters in images to make them talk or act. So it's not like it's animating the whole scene itself. It just picks out the character itself or the face of the character, and gets it to talk or act based on the prompt it has been given. So you can combine your folktale images with your own voice on DID or AI narration. You can choose to use your own voice, add your voiceover on that DID app, or choose to use AI narration rather. DID is great for story narration with animated characters. DID has been there, I think, for 2 years now. Yes, ever since I started knowing about AI, it has been there for almost 2 years now. So it can be used for animating just your face. Yes, I remember when talking head avatars began, AI avatars began to saturate the internet. They were all made from DID. They are all made from DID Creative Reality Studio. So a seventh AI tool, like free AI tool that you can use to animate your picture is called Animaker. Animaker. Animaker is kind of an animation software. Software is not an app, neither is it a website. Okay, it could be. What I'm trying to say is that it is a software where you drag and drop your templates and your character. It will help you build your character library. It has pre-built animations already waiting for you to use. I don't know if you get me. And music and voiceovers are already waiting for there for you to use. So it's great for full animated folktale stories with scenes and dialogue. So if you don't really have time to work with, or you just simply don't want to stress yourself, you can head over to Animaker. Everything is there. They are already inbuilt characters waiting for you to use, music and voiceover that you can just use to create your African folktale animated stories, right? Then on that's number 7, right? So over to the 8th one. Another AI tool that you can use to animate your stories is called Adobe Firefly. Adobe is a little bit complicated. I know if you hear it, you might want to run away. But if you keep using it with time, I think I've used it just once. I didn't really like the interface. I wasn't really comfortable with it. That's why I left. Okay, is Adobe Firefly is a generative video and image animation AI. It creates animations and moving effects inside images and videos. If you actually want your text to come to life, you know, if you want your yes to come to life, make use of Adobe Firefly. It works well if you want deep customization. So you can keep using the same customized text pop up and all that. So it's these professional video editors rather animators make use of Adobe Firefly. It's great for professional grade animated visuals with storytelling control. Yes, with Adobe Firefly, you it's like you're a pro. You're a pro editor, you're a pro animator. It has all those pro features. That's why I say it's a little bit complex. If you don't really understand, if you're not into all those um videography, photography, you may not really understand. But it still has a free version that you can use, and that one would be is actually easier to use. But when you practice using any AI tool, with time you become perfect. Yes, and you before you know it, you get used to it. Okay, so Adobe Firefly is there for you to use. Then another AI tool that you can use to animate your African folktale images or stories is called Blender plus AI plugins. Blender, the normal Blender. Blender plus AI plugins. That's AI, then plugins. 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 So Blender is actually a very powerful 3D animation AI tool. Yes, it's basically used for 3D animation. So if your African folktales are 3D animated or you would like them to be in 3D animation style, make use of Blender AI. Okay, but it's actually an animation software. It's not an app. It's not an app. Neither is it a. It may have a website. I've not tried that one out, but I know it's an animation software enhanced with AI tools. It's used for motion and modeling. When you want to model your characters, like that means when you want to build, it means modeling your characters rather means when you want to build your characters from the start afresh, you make use of Blender AI. Okay, it's great for 3D stylized African folktale scenes. When you want to start things from the scratch, you've watched all these 3D animated videos. You see how they are scenes are. The animators actually model them from the scratch. So you can make use of Blender AI plugins, right? It's more advanced. Let me not lie. It's more advanced, but it's super flexible. You can use it. You can use it. There's a free version and there's also a paid version of it because it's a software, obviously. So they would always have better packages for people who pay for their services. Then another AI tool that you can use to animate your African folktale images, African stories is called Movio. Movio. Instead of saying movie, like you can get the spelling from movie, but in the case of Movio, you just remove the E and add it with an I. So Movio is another AI app that you can actually use to animate your African folktale story. Yes, converts text script into video with animated characters and voiceovers. So when you just head over to Movie and you make use of it, you can use your text script, prompt the AI with your text script, and to turn your text into a video. Hello to the one person that has just joined my live stream. Thank you for joining my live stream. Tell me in the chat box what kind of AI tool you would like me to talk about. I'm only talking about the AI tools that I've prepared for you in today's live stream. Would you like me to talk about any other AI tool that you know? Let me know in the chat box. Make use of the chat box. It's over there, guys. That's the chat box there. Make use of it. Okay. So Movio converts text scripts into video with animated characters and voiceovers. You can pick the character, look, and voice style. It's great for turning your folktale scripts into talking character videos. So you can go and try Movio out. Okay. Those are 10. I've exhausted talking about the 10 AI tools that you can use to animate your African folktales. The first one was Grok AI, right? The second one I talked about was Kling AI. The third one was Runway Gen 2. The fourth one was Kaiba. The fifth one was Pika Labs. I don't know if it's Pika or Pika, whichever one. Pika Labs. The sixth one was DID Creative Reality Studio. Did. The seventh one was Animaker. The eighth one was Adobe Firefly. The ninth one was Blend AI plugins. The 10th one was Movio. Okay, so I'm going to give you extra bonus AI tools that you can use to animate your African folktale images. One of them is called Halo AI. Halo AI was in vogue last year. Oh my god. That was before Grok AI came into the market. And now everyone is using Grok AI. They seem to have forgotten about Halo AI, but I think people are still using Halo AI. Just that Halo AI is um it generates images for you, but it's a little bit stiff. They are not so real. They are real, fine. They are real. Let me not discredit them and the developers. They are real, but I love what Grok AI is doing. So far, is the best. We all know that AI keeps evolving. Before you know it, by the end of this year, there'll be another AI tool that will be introduced into the market that I believe would be even better, way better than Grok AI. I can't wait for that. And I know when once it's out, people will begin to, not that they'll totally neglect Grok AI, but they'll start using that particular one. The thing about these AI developers is that they need to keep updating their AI software to make it look better so that people can use it. So Halo AI only generates images in 6 seconds, right? 6 or 8 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. The paid version is like 10 seconds, but the free version is just 6 seconds. You can go over. Halo AI has an app. It also has a website. You can make use of it. Then another AI tool that you can use to animate your African folktale stories is Google's VEO. Yes, I don't know if you've heard of it before, but it was in vogue. It was trending last year. A lot of persons used or currently use, because they are still using it. They use Google's VEO to even make um folktale movies, African folktale movies, or just Nollywood movies. Yes, and it's actually interesting if you sit down to watch it. Even Google VEO can also be used to make advertisement videos. I've seen a lot of people make use of it to make advertisement videos to promote their brands, their products, their services, and all that. So Google's VEO can also be used to animate your folktale images. Okay, another think there's another one that came to my mind before I just forgot about it. Yes, I've remembered it. It's called Sora. Sora AI. Almost everybody is using it now. You can use Sora AI, but I know that Sora AI is mostly good for um bringing animals to life. Talking babies and all that. That's what Sora AI does. It brings all these unrealistic scenes alive. You'll see a dog talking or a baby talking, or all these funny characters being brought to life. Sora AI is actually very good. It's very good, and if you check most of these channels that are making use of Sora AI, you'd notice that they have a lot of views. A lot of views. Hello to the one person just joining my live stream. Welcome. In today's live stream, we are talking about 10 free AI tools that you can use to create African folktale videos. I have a question for you. What kind of AI tool would you like me to talk about? I hope this microphone is still working. What kind of AI tool would you like me to talk about? Let me know in the chat box. Also, tell me where you are watching from. I would like to know that. Tell me where you are watching from. I would like to know that. Okay, so let me give you a rundown guideline for when to use this particular AI tools that I just talked about to animate your African folktale images or stories. For text to animation, if you just have a text, you don't have the image, you just want to convert the text straight to animation, make use of Pika Labs, Fliki, Runway Gen 2. Oh, I didn't also talk about Fliki is good. Fliki has been there for a while. Fliki AI is good. So Fliki AI is also used for generating images. In fact, that's what a lot of persons used for their B-roll videos. You know what B-roll videos are? Those who create content would understand. Okay, so for text to animation, make use of Pika Labs, Flicky, Runway, Gen 2 AI. Then for character animation, if you just want the particular character in that scene, just the character to come alive, make use of did or movio. These two AI tools won't really capture animate the whole scene. They only single out the character and animate that particular character. They make it talk or act based on your prompts, of course. Then if you want a full scene animation, that means you want the whole scene to come alive. The whole scene in your African folktale story in a particular scene to come alive. Make use of Animaker, make use of Animaker, make use of Grok AI, make use of Blender plus AI plugins. These are the three AI tools that you can use to full, fully animate a particular scene. Yes, everything would move. The water, if it is a water scene and there's someone standing there, something like that, it will bring everything to life. Just saying. Then for pre-production, there is another AI tool that is called Storyboarder. Storyboarder. You can make use of it for perfect lip syncing of the characters in your story. Make use of Grok AI. Make use of Clink AI. Make use of Halo AI. Make use of VEO. Make use of Sora AI. These are things I'm telling you that you would not really hear on other channels. Not many African folktale channels would have the time to, channel creators rather, would have the time to sit down and tell you their secrets, the AI tools they are using to generate their images or videos. So you can take this as a free masterclass. I think I've tried. Okay, so of course, like I said, if you want to make use of your AI tools, you have to be careful. You have to be really careful. Not like careful. Yes, you have to be careful in a way with your choice of words, because there are some particular prompts you would command the AI to, work on, and it wouldn't. It wouldn't. I don't want to mention it in this live stream. So you have to be careful of the kind of things you ask AI to do. When you are making use of AI, make sure you do not abuse it. Do not impersonate any character. That's not nice. It is not nice at all. Do not do it. Do not use it to do things that are not so good. Believe you me, if you upload that video on YouTube, I trust YouTube. The YouTube algorithm would fish that video out. I would give you a red flag or give you a strike or a warning, any one of those things. So the AI tools that you can use to animate your African folktale stories are Grok AI, Kling AI, Halo AI, Sora AI, Google VO, right? Fliki AI. I've talked about a lot. I've talked about a lot. Pika Labs, DID, Animaker, Runway Gen 2, Kyber, Adobe Firefly, Blender plus AI plugins, and Movio. Okay, I think we just have 3 minutes left to the end of this live stream. Then in another live stream still this week, I'll be talking about the AI tools that you can use to generate high quality African folktale images for your stories, right? For today, we've talked about the AI tools that you can use generating for generating your stories, for writing your stories rather, and for animating your images. In another live stream, that is tomorrow's live stream, we'll be talking about the AI tools that you can use to generate images, and I'll also talk about the AI tools that you can use to generate voiceovers for your stories. Those are the two things we'll talk about in tomorrow's live stream. So you have to join me tomorrow this same time. I think tomorrow I'll be coming live at an earlier time. Today I went back on my word. I'm sorry, I was a little bit late on today's on with starting today's live stream. I said I'll start at 1 p.m., but I started at 3:30 p.m. That's because I went out to the hospital, but I wasn't able to make it back on time. Okay, but now I'm back. When I just came back, I decided to start the live stream. So tomorrow I don't have much things on my hand, but God willing, as long as the internet is friendly, I'll come here live again and I'll talk about the um the free AI tools that you can use. Oh, this has gone off. I think my microphone has gone off. I'll be talking about the free. I don't know if you can hear me, guys, but in tomorrow's live stream, I'll be talking about the free AI tools that you can use to generate African folktale images for your stories and also generate voiceovers for your stories. And then um, for this, before the end of this live stream, I'll share with you a practical video where I'll do everything from start to finish live so that you would see how everything is done, how I generate my stories from start to finish. Okay, so there is a simple workflow that you can use to generate your African folktale stories. From what I've discussed so far, you know that the first thing you have to do is to write your story. Oh my god, it's so hot. You know that the first thing you have to do is to write your story. To do that, I've told you can use ChatGPT if you don't really understand how to use other AI tools. Maybe because their interface is not as user friendly as that of AI. ChatGPT, you can still make use of ChatGPT or any writing AI writing tool that you love. Okay, then after writing your story, the next thing you will do is to create character images. Create images for each character in your story. You can do that using Mid Journey or Leonardo AI. These are the
or Bing AI. These are the AI I'm already giving. I'm already leaking the secrets. Is what I was meant to talk about tomorrow, but that notwithstanding is still good. So when you generate character images for every character in your story, the next thing you will do is to create images for every scene in the story. For every scene, you can use VEO3 too. Oh my god, that thing was reconnecting. There was a little bit of network problem. So I don't know if you heard me. But I was talking about a simple workflow that you can use. The first one is to write your story, and after that you create character images in your story. Generate character images for every character in your story. That means you have to generate character descriptions in order to create images for each character in your story. And you need to create images for every action or scene in the story. Create images for every action or scene in the story. And the next thing you have to do is to animate the picture itself or the faces or the movement. You can do that using DID or Kyber or Grok AI, Kling AI, Meta AI, Google's VEO, right? Then the last thing you will do is to add voice narration. You can use your own voice as voiceover, or you can choose to use an AI voiceover. You can use 11 Labs, you can use Grok AI, you can use Morph, you can use Google's AI Studio, you can use Pitchma, you can use TTS, that's text to speech, you can use Clipchamp, you can use OpenAI, FMDAI, a lot of AI tools that you can use to generate voiceovers for your African folktales or stories. Okay, there are a lot. There are lots. There are so many AI tools that I didn't talk about because I just want to talk about 10 of it. So if you would like me to make findings about any AI tool and get back to you, let me know. I'm good at doing that. If you like me to discuss any AI tool or give you a review about any AI tool, drop your drop the AI tool in the chat box in the comment section and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. I don't know if this live stream was quite helpful or if I've just been rambling on, but I hope it's going to be useful to somebody out there someday. Okay, so tell me in the comment section which type of AI tool will help you the most. Tell me in the comment section or in the chat box which type of AI tool will help you the most. Hey, hello to the one person that just joined my live stream. Thank you for joining my live stream. My microphone has gone down. The battery is low. But welcome. What kind of AI tool would you like to try first? Are you most excited about trying first? Would you like? I know a lot of you have used ChatGPT, but you can try out other AI tools. You can try out Storybed. You can try out Canva AI and all that. I have another question for you. Would you prefer to create illustrated storybooks or audio folktales or animated folktale videos? Let me know. So now that you know the 10 free AI tools that you can use to create your African folktales, it's time to start experimenting. Go and practice, implement, try them out. But remember, AI is here to help you bring your imagination to life, not to replace your creativity. So know that you are still the boss. Your creativity matters. Make use of your stories, make use of culture, bring your voice to life. Okay, bring these three things. AI will help you amplify them. Okay, so type in the chat. I'm starting folktales, um, African folktales today. If you feel inspired by this live stream video, if you enjoy this live stream, even if you did not enjoy it, if you found the information on this live stream valuable, let me know in the comment section so that YouTube can continue to push this video out to people who may likely need it. So that will be all for today's video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in tomorrow's live stream. Remember, we are doing a 7-day live stream. Yes, so I look forward to having you join my live stream tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye.